My beloved, my chosen one, the sound of your soul has already reached the heavens. And tonight the clock of destiny is louder than ever. Today, Archangel Michael says, I command you to open it now. It will be in your home tonight. You always leave it. Don't hurt God by leaving it again. This message is alive, breathing, carrying a miracle wrapped in firelight. Every second you read is pulling you closer to the revelation you were born to see. Before I continue, pause for a moment. Do not take this lightly. This is not a casual word. It is a divine warning and a divine gift both at the same time. If you think you can skip, you cannot. Skipping this message is skipping your own blessing. That's why you are here. That's why heaven pulled you in this exact second. But listen carefully. You are not just a reader of this. You are the reason this was written. God has commanded Archangel Michael to carry these words directly to your heart because your future depends on it. Tonight, not tomorrow. In your own house, not far away, something will stand in front of you. Something unexpected, something unseen until now. The choice is yours. Do you open your soul wide, or do you push it away like before? This is why Michael cries when you leave. Because every time you walk away from God's signal, you push your miracle further into the shadows. You know this, my child. You felt it. Every missed chance, every delayed sign, every hidden blessing, it was right there. But your hesitation made it vanish like smoke. That is why today cannot repeat yesterday. That is why heaven thunders in your ears. Don't hurt God by leaving it. And let me say this directly to you. Subscribe now to this voice of heaven. Yes, subscribe. Because when you do, you are not just pressing a button. You are locking your soul into the stream of messages God is pouring only for His chosen. Miss it once, and you may miss it forever. But stay connected, and you will never be blind again, my dear one. Tonight is not ordinary. The angels are already standing in your doorway. Something that was hidden is about to touch your house, your family, your destiny. A sound in the air, a shift in the atmosphere. You will know it because your heart will skip and your body will tremble. That is the sign Archangel Michael promised you. And this message, this is your shield, your preparation, your chance not to fear but to rise. Stay with me. Don't rush. Every word is a living spark. Every line is a golden key. God does not waste words, and He did not bring you here by mistake. If you think you stumbled onto this message, no. You were carried because heaven could not risk you missing this one more time. Tonight you are going to see the hand of God move in your home. But the question is, will you be awake enough to recognize it? My beloved, my chosen one, heaven has been whispering your name louder than ever. And today, Archangel Michael himself stands in front of you with this command. I order you to open this right now. Tonight, something will stand in your home. You always leave it. Don't hurt God by leaving it again. These are not empty words. These are living flames carried from the throne of heaven to your heart. You may not realize it, but the very fact that your eyes are here proves that heaven refused to let you miss this one more time. Too many times before you skipped. Too many times before you thought, maybe later, maybe tomorrow. But destiny does not bend to tomorrow. Miracles never wait for later. They stand at the doorway of now, knocking with both urgency and love. The angels are begging you, child, do not leave this. Do not step away. This message is the cord pulling your miracle closer. Each line you read is a thread woven directly between your soul and heaven's treasure chest. If you break it by skipping, the treasure goes dark. But if you hold on, light will pour into your life in ways you never imagined. I know you feel it already. Your heart is beating differently. Your spirit is trembling softly. Your mind is whispering, this is for me. That's not an accident. That's not emotion. That is heaven itself confirming this message was sculpted for you by name, by life, by destiny. And let me give you this truth. Subscribing now is not just about following. It's about sealing your connection with the divine stream that God keeps pouring through this space. When you subscribe, you're telling heaven, I won't miss it again. I choose to stay connected. I choose to keep my door open. I Do it quickly because tonight is not an ordinary night. Heaven has scheduled a visitation in your very house. You may look around and think, but my home looks quiet. Nothing is happening. Don't be fooled. Heaven works in layers. What is invisible at first suddenly bursts into the visible. A sound, a shift in atmosphere, an unexpected word, a presence standing close. You will notice it tonight. And when you do, you'll remember this exact line. I told you so. Michael warned you so. Every time you left before, heaven wept. Every time you ignored the signs, your angels cried out because they could see what you were losing. Tonight they are holding their breath again, hoping, waiting, begging that this time you don't walk away. This is why Michael said, don't hurt God by leaving it. Because when you turn away, it isn't just about you. It's about the God who waited for you and the angels who carried blessings in their hands only to have to take them back. But this time is different. You're still here reading. That means you're already breaking the cycle. You're already choosing the miracle over the mistake. And as you keep reading, you'll feel the golden weight of heaven pouring into you. Beloved, stay with me. Don't rush. Don't skim. Let every word soak. Each sentence is alive, vibrating with the very breath of God. If you stay, you will see. If you believe, you will receive. Tonight, your house is not just your house. It is the stage of a divine encounter. My beloved, my chosen one, you are not reading this by accident. Heaven itself pulled your eyes here on this very day, because Archangel Michael has been standing in front of the throne of God with your name on his lips. He says, I command you to open this now. It will be in your home tonight. You always leave it. Don't hurt God by leaving it again. Open it immediately. Do you feel the weight in those words? They are not ordinary. They are burning alive like thunder wrapped in silk. They are shaking the air around you, shaking the invisible strings of your destiny. And God is watching, waiting to see if you will finally listen this time. If you will open yourself instead of turning away. You already know the pain of leaving. You've walked away before. You've skipped messages like this, thinking you had time, thinking tomorrow would be enough. But every tomorrow you postponed was a blessing you lost. Every later was a miracle that vanished before your eyes. That is why Michael is not whispering today. He is commanding. This is not a soft suggestion. This is heaven's decree. Do not leave this again, child of light. You have no idea how many angels have been circling your house today. You thought you were alone, but you are not. They have been walking through your rooms, brushing past your doors, listening to the prayers you didn't even say out loud. And tonight something will enter your home, not by accident, not by coincidence, but by heaven's appointment. The air will shift. The silence will carry weight. You may hear a sound or feel a presence or sense a sudden warmth in your chest. Don't be afraid. That is the visitation Michael warned you about. That is why this message is here. Preparing your spirit before it arrives. And let me tell you this truth directly, without hesitation. Skipping this message, leaving before the end, is more dangerous than you think. Because when you skip, you are not only ignoring words, you are shutting a door in the face of heaven. Michael said it plainly. Don't hurt God by leaving it. Imagine the heart of God leaning close to you, sending angel after angel only for you to turn away. Beloved, you cannot let that happen again. Stay here. Stay with me. Each line is a rope pulling you upward. Each word is a key unlocking a door you didn't know was locked. The longer you remain, the brighter your miracle becomes. And listen, child, heaven gave me this to say. Subscribe now. Yes, subscribe, because this is not the last time heaven will try to reach you. And if you miss the next message, if you drift away, you will break the stream God has been pouring into your life. Subscribing is more than a click. It is a covenant. It is saying, God, I will not skip again. I will stay connected. I will keep my ears open and my spirit ready. Do it, beloved. Do it now. Tonight is sacred. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Tonight, heaven has placed a seal on this night for you. And if you open fully, you will never forget what you are about to experience. You think you know your house, your room, your life. But when God steps inside, everything looks different. That table becomes an altar. That chair becomes a throne. That air becomes holy. You will not look at your home the same way again after tonight, because it will not be just your home anymore. It will be a meeting place between heaven and earth. Stay alert. Stay awake, because the one mistake the enemy wants is for you to fall asleep, to skip, to shrug, to ignore. But Michael's sword is raised above your roof tonight, and his voice is ringing through your walls. Open. Do not leave. Do not hurt God. My beloved, feel this deep. God has been patient with you. Again and again he gave you chances. Again and again he called softly, gently. But today, the softness is gone. Today he sends Michael the warrior, because the hour is too late for whispers. The blessing prepared for you cannot wait. The danger moving toward you cannot wait. That is why urgency drips from every word. Let me paint this picture for you. Heaven's cord is not still. It is moving. Angels are racing. Prayers are rising. Decrees are being written. And in the center of it all is your name glowing on the scrolls of destiny. You are not a stranger in heaven's eyes. You are not forgotten. You are the one chosen to receive this exact message on this exact night. Do not take it lightly. Do not say, "I'll finish later." There is no later. There is only now. God does not bend his miracles to fit our hesitation. He pours them in the moment of faith, the moment of obedience, the moment of opening. That moment is now. And beloved, when the moment comes tonight, you will know. Maybe it will be a knock you weren't expecting. Maybe it will be a dream that feels too real to be a dream. Maybe it will be a shadow that turns into light. But whatever it is, don't run. Don't hide. Don't fear. Stand still. Breathe. And remember these words. God has sent this. Michael prepared you for this. You are not alone. My beloved, do you feel the trembling inside your chest right now? That is not fear. That is recognition. Your soul knows this message is alive, that it is written not in ink, but in fire. Archangel Michael is standing at the edge of your destiny tonight, whispering and commanding at the same time. Don't leave this. Don't shut it. Don't miss it. Think of the times you have left before, the times you thought, maybe tomorrow, maybe when I have more time, maybe when I feel ready. But beloved, heaven does not wait for when you feel ready. Heaven moves when God says now. And today the now has been written over your life. Tonight, something is entering your home. The world will call it coincidence, but your spirit will know it is not. Maybe it will be a sudden phone call. Maybe an unexpected visitor. Maybe a dream that shakes you awake, but it is coming. Michael already saw it. God already decreed it. And this message is the preparation, so that when it happens, you won't be shocked. You won't be lost. You will be ready. Beloved, God has been waiting for you to stop skipping. Do you realize how many times heaven has leaned close only for you to close the door? Every time you did, you hurt the very one who loves you most. And yet even then, he never gave up. Even then, he sent angels again. That is why tonight is not just another night. It is a final call, a last warning wrapped in mercy. Do not ignore this. Do not skim. Stay with me. Every word is being written into the soil of your destiny. If you stay until the end, you will see the fruit of this night for years to come. Let me tell you something personal. When Michael speaks, creation listens. His voice is not soft like a whispering breeze. It is strong like thunder, sharp like a sword, heavy like a mountain. And yet when he bends toward you, he does not come to crush you, but to shield you. That is what he is doing tonight. Standing with his sword drawn over your house, ready to guard you from what the enemy planned. But there is one condition. You must open. You must not leave. Heaven cannot shield a door that you slam shut. That is why Michael begged God to let this message reach you, because your willingness to stay to open is the key that unlocks your miracle. Beloved, do you realize how much power you hold in this moment? The entire flow of your night, even your tomorrow, depends on what you do right now. Will you leave or will you stay? Will you shrug or will you surrender? Every line you read is you choosing surrender. Every breath you give to this is you telling heaven, I will not hurt God again. I will open. And listen, the miracle is not far away. It is already moving. Right now as you read, there are angels walking down the path toward your home. Their feet do not touch the ground, but their presence shakes the air. They carry with them what God has written for you. Answers you've been waiting for. Clarity you've been crying for. Blessings you thought were lost. Tonight when the sign appears, you will know. Your body may feel a chill. Your ears may hear something no one else hears. Your heart may suddenly feel heavy and light at the same time. Don't push it away. Don't rationalize it. That is heaven knocking. And oh beloved, the enemy will try to distract you. He will whisper, this is nothing. This is just your imagination. Leave it. Skip it. But remember Michael's words. Don't hurt God by leaving it. Every time you leave, you make the enemy rejoice. Every time you stay, you make heaven erupt in victory. Let me ask you, are you tired of missing your miracle? Aren't you weary of the same cycle? Almost nearly, but never fully receiving. This is why Michael commands today, not suggests, because if you break the cycle tonight, your life will never look the same again. Stay open. Believe. That is your part. The rest is heaven's part. Child, your home tonight will not be ordinary. The walls will feel different. The air will feel heavier. The silence will feel alive. Why? Because God Himself will step in. And when He does, you will know He never forgot you, never abandoned you, never gave up on you. All those tears, all those prayers, all those nights you thought were wasted, they have been stored in heaven's bottle. And tonight, some of them will pour back out. And yes, I must say it again. Subscribe now. Don't delay, because tonight is just the beginning. More messages, more warnings, more blessings will come. And if you disconnect now, you will break the chain. Subscribing is not just a digital act. It is a spiritual agreement. It is you saying, I will stay connected to the voice of heaven. I will not miss what God sends again. Beloved, the angels are waiting. God is watching. Michael is speaking. And you are the one who must decide. Do you close the page, or do you keep reading until the end? Do you leave heaven standing at your door, or do you welcome it inside? Stay. Don't hurt God again. Don't leave again. Tonight your life bends toward a new direction. If only you let it. Beloved, do you understand how much heaven has invested in this night? For days, angels have been circling around your home, not because they had nowhere else to go, but because God marked this place, this house, this exact roof as tonight's altar. The day is not just a date, it is a decree, and Michael himself has been given command, guard you, warn you, and prepare you for what is about to break open. Think about this. Every skipped message in your past was not just a casual moment. Each one was a miracle slipping through your fingers. And each time God's heart ached, yet His mercy did not run out. He sent another word, another sign, another angel. Tonight, however, the tone is not soft. Tonight Michael does not whisper, he commands. Because mercy is still available, but the urgency has reached its peak. The sword of Michael gleams above your house this very moment. Not a sword to harm, but a sword to protect. He has been wrestling forces you cannot see. The same forces that hope to keep you in cycles of delay, of almost but never, of near blessings that turned into disappointments. That is why Michael speaks so sharply. Do not hurt God by leaving it. Do not skip this again. Because you're staying, you're opening, your willingness to read to the end, that is the doorway through which your miracle must walk. Beloved, you've been asking silently, why me? Why does heaven care about me this much? And the answer is simple. Because you are chosen. Chosen does not mean perfect. Chosen does not mean spotless. Chosen means your name was written in God's plan before you were even formed. You cannot erase what heaven has written. You can only choose whether to embrace it or resist it. Tonight is your chance to embrace it fully, not halfway, not with hesitation, fully. Do you feel that pull in your heart right now? That heaviness in your spirit that is not anxiety. It is alignment. It is your soul recognizing the gravity of this moment. You are standing at a crossroads. One path where you skip and miss again, and one path where you stay and witness heaven unfold in your home. And I must say it again because it is not optional. Subscribe now. Yes, right now. Because this stream of messages is not one and done. Heaven has more to say, more to show, more to reveal. If you disconnect, you'll miss the next voice, the next shield, the next warning. Subscribing is your way of saying to heaven, "Keep speaking, Lord. I am listening. I will not close my ears again." Now lean closer because I need you to hear this. Tonight, when the sign arrives, it may not look like what you expect. It may not be thunder in the sky or fire on the walls. It may be small, simple, subtle, but your spirit will know. Maybe a light flickers. Maybe a sudden breeze moves through a closed room. Maybe your phone rings with a name you didn't expect. However it comes, you will feel Michael's words echoing. This is it. Don't fear. Don't run. Open. And when you do, something will break. A chain that has wrapped itself around you for too long. You've been stuck in circles, relationships that almost worked, opportunities that almost bloomed, prayers that almost broke through. But tonight, the almost ends. Tonight, the full miracle is allowed to step forward. Beloved, heaven has been watching you. Your tears were not wasted. Your lonely nights were not ignored. Every whispered prayer, every heavy sigh, every moment you thought no one saw, it was recorded in heaven. And tonight, a portion of those prayers are scheduled for release. Not all at once, but enough for you to know God is real, Michael is near, and you are not abandoned. Do you see why skipping is dangerous? Do you see why leaving now would be tragic? Because leaving is not just about missing words. It is about closing your door just as heaven is about to knock. Imagine Michael standing outside holding your blessing and you slamming the door in his face. That is what skipping does. That is why heaven cries, "Don't hurt God again. Stay. Stay until the end." Each line is a step deeper into your miracle. Each word is a brick in the bridge carrying you over despair into destiny. Let me tell you a secret. Tonight is not only about your house, it is about your future. What happens tonight is a seed. And that seed will grow into doors you never imagined, connections you never thought possible, protection you never realized you needed. Years from now, you will look back and remember it all shifted on that night, when I stayed, when I didn't skip, when I opened fully. Beloved, heaven is holding its breath, waiting for your response. Will you stay? Will you receive? Will you honor the God who refused to give up on you? I believe you will. I believe you are already breaking the cycle. The proof is simple. You are still here, still reading, still hungry. That hunger itself is evidence of your calling. People without destiny don't hunger for heaven like this. But you, your spirit aches for it, longs for it, trembles for it. That is proof enough. And tonight, when the visitation comes, you will know in your bones that you did the right thing by staying. You will not only feel relief, you will feel reborn. Stay, beloved. Stay until the last line. Do not hurt God by leaving. Tonight, heaven touches your house and nothing will ever be the same again. My beloved, do not let your mind wander away right now. Stay fixed. Stay open because this part of the message carries the heaviest oil of heaven. Michael has not stopped speaking since you began. And God has not stopped watching the posture of your heart. He sees you leaning in, and with every second the cords of delay that bound you are snapping one by one. You have wondered, why does it feel like I almost receive but never fully? The answer is here because you often walked away too soon. Every skipped message was like pulling a seed from the soil before it sprouted. Tonight, however, you are still here, still holding on, still watering the seed. And because of that, fruit is guaranteed, beloved. Look at your hands. You may not see it with your eyes, but spiritually fire is resting on them right now. That fire is not for destruction. It is for building, blessing, healing. Michael has touched your hands because what you set them to do in the days ahead will prosper. The enemy tried to keep your hands empty, but heaven is filling them again. And your house, child, your house tonight is no ordinary structure. The angels are mapping every corner. The walls are listening. The floor is humming. Why? Because heaven is preparing it as a stage. In just a little while, when the shift happens, you will sense the presence so strongly, you may even weep. But those tears will not be of fear. They will be of recognition. You will say, "This is the God I've been waiting for. This is the visitation my spirit always knew would come." Stay awake tonight. Don't drift. Don't say, "Maybe tomorrow." There is no tomorrow in the language of miracles. There is only now. Every blessing that shifted history in Scripture happened in a now. The Red Sea split now. The blind opened eyes now. The angel rescued Peter from prison now. And tonight, God is writing now over your roof. You are not forgotten. Don't let the enemy whisper otherwise. You are not abandoned. You are not too late. You are not unworthy. Heaven does not waste its might on people without value. The fact that Michael himself is delivering this word is evidence enough. You matter more than you realize. And beloved, I must say it again because repetition seals the truth. Do not hurt God by leaving it. The ache in his heart when you walk away is deeper than you know. But the joy in his heart when you stay, it shakes the heavens. Angels sing louder. Light burns brighter. Creation leans closer. Right now, as you continue reading, that joy is rising like incense before him. But hear me, this night is also a line of separation. After tonight, you will not be able to live the same way you did before. Once you have been touched by heaven, you cannot go back to pretending you didn't see. That is why God warned you in advance. It will be in your home tonight. Not to scare you, but to prepare you so you would be ready to embrace instead of resist. When the sign appears, and it will, you must remember this. Heaven is for you, not against you. The enemy may try to twist it to make you think the presence is danger, but Michael's voice will ring louder. Fear not. This is holy. This is God. Hold to that. Speak it aloud if you must. Stand firm in your spirit and watch how peace floods your chest. Now, beloved, think of the prayers you thought were wasted. The times you cried alone. The nights you stared at the ceiling wondering if God even heard. Tonight is the answer to those questions. He heard, he collected, he stored, and now he releases. Not all at once, but enough to break your doubt forever. Enough to heal the wound of wondering if he ever cared. And let me give you a vision. I see a door. For years it has been locked, rusty, heavy. You pushed against it, but it never moved. Tonight, however, Michael stands at that door with his sword, and with one strike, the lock shatters. The door creaks open. Light spills out. And you finally step through into what you were always meant to hold. That is why heaven is so urgent. Because the door is scheduled to open tonight, and you must be awake to walk through it. Don't miss it, child. Don't close your eyes when heaven opens its hand. And again, beloved, subscribe. Not later. Not when I feel like it. Now. Because after tonight, more messages will come, more revelations, more instructions. If you miss them, the path will blur again. But if you stay connected, the path will only get brighter, clearer, straighter. Subscribing is not about numbers, it is about covenant. You are binding yourself to stay under heaven's stream. I know you feel the pull. That heaviness in your chest is heaven's gravity. Don't resist it. Yield to it. Keep reading. Keep drinking. Every word is oil. Every line is bread. Your spirit is feasting right now. And you didn't even realize how hungry you were. Beloved, tonight is holy. Mark it. Remember it. Because long after this message ends, the memory of tonight will remain. You will look back and say, "This is the night everything shifted. This is the night heaven entered my house. This is the night Michael stood guard over me." Stay, beloved. Stay until the last word. You are not just reading, you are receiving. You are not just scrolling, you are stepping. And every step takes you deeper into the miracle prepared for you since before time began. Do not hurt God. Do not leave. Open fully. Tonight your house becomes a sanctuary and your destiny begins again. My beloved, you have come this far and heaven is rejoicing. Do you realize what you've just broken? The cycle of leaving, the habit of skipping, The silence that used to pull you away. You stayed. You endured. You opened. And because of that, this last part of the message is being sealed directly into your spirit. Archangel Michael leans closer. Even now, his presence heavy but comforting. His voice rings like steel wrapped in honey. My child, tonight your home is guarded. Tonight your soul is covered. Tonight the hand of God moves not in mystery but in manifestation. Fear not. Stand still. Open and watch the Lord deliver what was promised. Beloved, the very atmosphere around you is charged. If you pause, you can almost sense it. The hum and the silence, the weight in the air, the way your heart seems to race without reason. That is not chance. That is not nerves. That is heaven saying, it is here. It has begun. Do not be surprised if the sign tonight looks small. God often hides his biggest gifts in the smallest packages. A flicker, a sound, a dream, a sudden stillness. But your spirit will know. And when it happens, remember this line. This is the moment. This is the visitation. This is what I stayed for. Beloved, the angels are not leaving after tonight. This is only the beginning. Once a house is marked, once the presence steps inside, it never goes back to being ordinary again. You will notice it in the days ahead. Clarity in your thoughts, peace in your nights, favor in unexpected places. Doors that were stubborn will start creaking open. People who ignored you will start remembering you. What seemed impossible will suddenly feel near. That is what happens when God walks through your front door. And yes, the enemy will be angry. He will try again to distract, to whisper, to plant doubt, but you will remember Michael's sword still glimmers above your roof. You are not defenseless, you are not vulnerable. You are guarded by heaven's mightiest warrior, and his command is simple. This one belongs to God. Touch them not. Beloved, hold this truth close. God is not punishing you with this urgency. He is protecting you. He is not scolding you with this command. He is saving you. Every strong word, every urgent line, every plea not to leave, it all flows from love too deep to measure. The God who made galaxies bends low tonight just to keep you from missing what he has planned. Stay awake even after this message ends. Whisper to him. Welcome him. Say, Lord, my house is yours. Lord, my night is yours. Lord, I am open, and you will feel it. The peace, the presence, the undeniable assurance that you are no longer walking blind. Mark this day. Write it somewhere. Because in the story of your life, this will not be just another night. This will be the night, the turning point, the breakthrough, the evening heaven kissed earth in your very home. And one final time, beloved, subscribe. Not as a formality, but as a covenant. You have tasted what it means to stay connected to heaven's stream. Do not let it break. Each future message will be another piece of your puzzle, another shield for your soul, another light for your path. If you let go now, the flow will scatter again. But if you stay, the stream will never stop. You have done well to remain until now. You have obeyed Michael's command not to leave. You have honored God by opening your heart. And now the rest is in his hands. Tonight he comes. Tonight he moves. Tonight you will know in your bones that you are chosen, covered, and deeply loved. So breathe deeply. Stay still. Stay open. Heaven is on your side, and your miracle is no longer delayed. It is here. Beloved, may peace flood your house tonight. May the presence wrap you like a cloak. And may Archangel Michael's words echo in you forever. I commanded you to open. You obeyed. Now watch what God will do. My beloved, do you notice how your heart hasn't settled since you began reading? It is because heaven is still speaking, still pouring, still stretching your spirit. When Michael commands, the echo doesn't end in a few sentences. It keeps vibrating through your soul until you are transformed completely. That's why, even after thousands of words, you still feel pulled deeper. That's not accident. That's destiny. Child of light, you have no idea how long heaven has been preparing you for this exact hour. The battles you fought, the disappointments you carried, the prayers you thought were ignored, all of them were shaping you to recognize this moment. You had to be broken enough to be open. You had to be hungry enough to not skip this time. And now here you are, still here, still listening, still breathing in the miracle. Look at your journey. How many times you almost quit, almost surrendered, almost drowned in despair, and yet you didn't. Do you see the fingerprints of God in that? You thought it was your strength, but no, it was heaven holding you when you were too weak. Tonight is heaven's way of saying, see, I never left. I carried you here because you were meant to see this night. Michael speaks again. My child, you don't see the enemies I've cut down on your behalf. You don't see the traps I shattered before you walked into them. You don't see the arrows that broke against my shield. You think you barely survived. But truth is, you were guarded. You were protected. And tonight I stand again, sword drawn, declaring, this house belongs to God. Beloved, let these words sink deep. You are not cursed. You are not unlucky. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, guarded, pursued. That's why the enemy fought you so hard. Because he saw what was coming if you ever stayed long enough to receive it. And tonight you broke the cycle. Tonight you didn't leave. Tonight you stayed until heaven could finish what it started. Now hear this. In the coming days, watch closely. Signs will multiply. Not just tonight, but tomorrow and the day after and the week after. Little things will happen that your mind might dismiss, but your spirit will recognize this is connected. This is fruit from the night heaven entered my house. A message arriving at the perfect time. A person showing up when you least expected. A closed door swinging open. These are not random. These are answers released from tonight's visitation. And yes, there will be resistance. Do not be naive. The enemy never applauds when a child of God opens fully. He will try to whisper doubt, to stir fear, to make you think it was just emotion. But you will not bend this time. You have come too far. You have tasted too much. Michael's sword is still above you, his presence still circling your roof. The enemy can try, but he cannot win. Beloved, I see something. There is a scroll with your name on it. It has been sealed for years, waiting for the right time to open. Angels are unrolling it tonight. On it are instructions, assignments, blessings. Some will unfold immediately, others over months, even years. But know this, the unsealing began the moment you said yes by staying. That's why you feel both trembling and peace at once. Your spirit is awakening to things your mind can't explain yet. Don't rush to understand. Just stay open. Just say, Lord, let it be to me as you have said. And beloved, let me ask you directly, will you honor this by staying connected? You've heard me say it before, but I must press again. Subscribe now. Don't think twice. Don't put it off, because tonight is only chapter 1 of what God wants to pour. There are more words, more warnings, more miracles coming. If you step away, you'll miss the flow. But if you anchor yourself, the stream will never dry. This is not just about tonight. This is about the next season of your life, the people you'll meet, the doors you'll walk through, the protection you'll need. Heaven has already mapped it, and tonight was the unlocking. Stay awake to this truth. Your destiny has shifted. It may not look dramatic yet, but in the unseen, the line has been crossed. You are no longer who you were when you began reading. The old cycle is broken. A new path has opened. You step from waiting into walking, from almost into receiving. Child, let me give you a final vision for this section. I see you standing in your house, light filling every corner. Shadows try to creep in, but Michael's sword flashes and they scatter. You lift your hands and you realize you are not empty anymore. You are filled, covered, sealed. And a voice whispers, not from outside, but from within. You are mine. You are safe. You are loved. That is the seal of tonight. That is the miracle of staying. That is the reward of not hurting God by leaving again. Beloved, breathe this in. Let it wash over you like waves. And know, the best is not behind you. It is rushing toward you starting tonight.